when you were going through your difficulties, Johnny Cochran, the late great Johnny Cochran, was your lawyer, and he represented you and got you off of the situation.
Well, you can't say got me off. I was innocent.
Okay.
You got me off. You like that? I was innocent.
All right. Well, excuse me, sir.
I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But that's what drugs and alcohol will do to you. Put you in a situation you shouldn't be in.
All right. Now, he characterized that situation, or your situation, as being brought on by the entertainment industry.
No. He never said it was brought on by the entertainment industry. Basically, it had nothing to do with... See, I always try to explain to people, it's not the entertainment industry. It strictly comes to parenting. I have a terrific mother, but I had a father who was an alcoholic and a drunk who abused my mother. So that's something that I saw on a regular basis. And when you're a child growing up and you see something like that, you know, it's something that's difficult for you to deal with. And then after the molestation happened to me as a child, I told my mom and dad about it, and my dad took the side of the molester. So that's what really kind of messed me up.
So what kind of relationship do you and your father have at this point?
My father passed away in 96.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
Well, before he passed away, he apologized. But, you know, it still doesn't take away the pain and the hurt of, you know, not being believed by your parents. That's a really important thing. And, you know, as a child, you know, you have no reason to tell a story or make something up. And it's sad sometimes when your parents, you know, don't give you the backing that you needed. My mom gave me the backing. She wanted to kill the guy. But my dad, she told my mom not to do anything, and he took the side of the other guy. So.
Yeah, you went on Oprah and opened your heart up.
Oh, yeah.
How difficult was that?
Well, you know, it's interesting. Oprah wanted me to read a passage through the book, and reading that was very difficult because it brought up all those real feelings again, you know, and it made me feel at that point when I was bringing it up, you know, that I was really reliving it and going through it. But at the end of it, it was very relieving, you know, it really relieved more of a tension than I thought that I had built up inside me.
What's life like now for you?
Right now, I am the national spokesman for ICDC College. It's an alcohol and drug place where they teach people how to become counselors. And they also do a lot of other things there. And I'm starting a movie right now. I just finished work in 2 weeks, and I finish next week with Adam Sandler called I Hate You, Dad for Columbia Pictures. You know, God has given me, you know, my life back, you know, which is great. And but you got to do the work for God to give you your life back. If you don't do the work, God can't help you, you know. And I'm also I'm on World's Dumbest on True TV. Comes on every Thursday night. It's a fun show, right? Crazy. And you know, just, you know, and I'm writing books and just, you know, really, you know, now I'm a family man. I have 2 kids and a wife. Just taking care of my life now. Really learning how to dig down in deep and realize that I am a great person and not believing what they say about me or not believing, you know, what was said about me. That's the most difficult thing about being a celebrity, is that you have to deal with what they say about you. Like, you could be feeling great one day and, you know, when you're watching TV and then someone says something mean about you, you have to realize that that's not you, and you have to know who you are. And, you know, now that I know who I am, I don't care what they say about me. You know?
Well, now, wait a minute. You just said that it was hard to deal with some of the things people say about you.
It was then. But when you learn and you get over all that, it doesn't matter what they say. See, if you feel good about yourself and you're strong inside yourself and you got God on your side, who could be against you?
I agree. And all the things that you've exposed about yourself, I would think it's pretty difficult for anybody to find anything to say about you at this point, unless you have plain straight up hating.
Yeah, well, that's the good part about it. Once you put everything out there, there's no more they really can say. And, you know, it's one of the things God definitely wanted me to do, was make sure I had everything on the table so that nobody else can say anything else. Anything else they say now, they're just being mean-spirited, and God will deal with them.
You know, I don't know if anybody has a question for Todd, and if so, perhaps we can get a microphone. Maybe you might want to stand or come to the stage or something we can improvise. So if you do, you might want to come forward, and we'll hand the microphone to you if you do have a question for Todd. In the meantime, I just want to divert for a quick second and get your thoughts on a friend of yours, I presume, and that would be a friend before he passed, and that was Gary Coleman.
Yeah. He, one of the tough things about Gary Coleman, that he had not got over all the anger things that he was going through. But he was a great guy and deep down inside. And unfortunately, you know, there's still I think a mystery around his passing. And some of us believe one way and some of us believe another way. But, you know, I still had a lot of love for him. And one of the things that, you know, I always truly remember is that even though all the things he said about me when I was going through my situation, I refused to be that kind of guy. And, you know, you got to extend out God's love no matter what. And I hope that he makes it to heaven. I hope that that's where he's going to go, you know. And, you know, rest his soul that, unfortunately, things happen. And, like I said, I'm truly blessed to still be around. You know, and it's truly God, because it ain't by my hand, it's by his hand. And I just hope that he goes to the right place when time comes.
Okay, again, we have a microphone, so if anybody has a question